Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So it is time to showcase the strength, power, full capabilities that our boy Super EZA Goku Black is able to provide us here. So Super Goku Black, you guys gotta excuse me. I'm recording this at 4 a.m. in the morning. You guys could possibly see the time on the top left. I haven't slept. I think I've only slept for like 2 hours. We're gonna be showcasing Super EZA Physical Goku Black. He is looking to be one of, if not the craziest Super EZAs ever. Just because of the fact that, of course, newer characters are looking to be like very insane, right? So again, for Super EZA characters, you can only be able to get a passive update. So we got that for our boy Goku Black here. He's basically a nuker now. I think he always was a nuker. So he's able to get attack and defense plus 50% per key sphere obtained. He's able to get an additional defense plus 150% when attacking with 3 or more key spheres obtained, which is good. He's randomly changing key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. And he's getting an additional attack and defense plus 10% per key sphere obtained when there's a Goku's family category enemy, or when all allies attacking the same turn are Super Bosses category characters. So we're basically getting it, what, 60% attack and defense per key sphere obtained? Pretty strong. We're getting key plus 1 up to key plus 5 and attack and defense plus 30% up to 150% with each attack received. So we only need to get hit 5 times. And then after that, he is getting a chance of performing a critical hit plus 20% every time the character receives an attack 3 or more times in battle. Seems pretty strong. He's gonna be doing a lot of damage then with that crit. He's randomly changing key spheres of a certain type, physical excluded, to physical key spheres when there's a super class category enemy, which of course we're not going to be able to face until we get the, I guess, Supreme Battle Spectacle. And then of course we're providing support to extreme class allies, E plus 3 and defense plus 30%. So we could have gotten the perfect rotation, but of course the game just said nah. And when I'm trying to record, it seems as though I've been coming into like random pauses, and it's because of me. I made the plus sign because I'm doing some calculations on the side once we are like gauging how good Goku Black is and how high his defensive is. I want to make sure that I'm calculating all those things, but I might have to do that on my phone instead of the computer because I have a hotkey on the plus sign that sort of pauses the recording of a video. So that was my issue for the past 2 recordings now. So I spent at least half an hour trying to get this video done and recorded. So just unfortunate. I've been trying my absolute best to make sure to get these videos done, because tonight was the night that Global just said, hey, content, you guys wanted content? Here's content. And we got a massive drop on Global. So we got the Super EZA, we got the GU that he dropped over here. We got also missions from the legendary Frieza event that we can do. We got the new Red Zone stages too, with the Super ECA as well. It's like we got so much stuff. Alright, so Goku Black is at 356k defense here. I'm going to do my calculations there. So Goku Black, after supering, he's going to get up to 891k defense there. Since we did collect more than 3 key spheres, so he's going to be able to get the extra defense. We're not going to be able to get any build up, of course, because he's not getting attack on the middle slot there. It would be very nice, of course, to be fully maxed out on the build on Goku Black, but again, we are gonna have to wait, right, until we properly get those attacks there. So pretty good attacks there, 7.25 million there. We then collected the good plethora of orbs, but he's doing okay. Once we are able to collect a lot of key spheres with him, I feel he's gonna look much better. Yeah, alongside Rose Goku Black, we're gonna have a solid foundation as to what Rose needs. We're gonna have the Super EZA Goku Black supplement Rose Goku Black with the rainbow key spheres that he desperately needs, right, in order for him to pop off and be good. So yeah, like on this turn right here, we're not gonna be able to get a lot of like magic done. If we have the physical Rose Goku Black linked up with the physical Super EZA Goku Black, that is going to make that's going to have the makings of a perfect combination, right? So on global, we have an issue where Super Bosses is not the category that you want to run on like events and things like that, because Super Bosses is not buffed, just like JP has it, right? JP just released one of the like stronger characters in the game, which is Cell Max, and having that guy being on this team kind of helps the team out greatly, and we don't see that, right? Those are like wanted opportunities for us on global to get that. But in addition to that, we don't have a solid foundation for Super Bosses because we're missing a lot of characters. We're missing Broly, we're missing Frieza. Again, now we're missing that Cell Max. There's a lot of components that we're missing to make this team the strength that it is right now on JP, right? So right now on global, it may not look like it, but on global might have to wait until we possibly can get some good stuff for Super Bosses there. So this is gonna be very good. We're gonna get our full build up here because of all those attacks at the middle slot there. But we're getting 10 orbs here. He gets up to 473. So let me calculate this real quick. 473, 131. Divide that by 150. And add. I think he gets up to 1.5 million defense on this turn. But we also have to incorporate the additional 150% defense that he's gonna get for being hit 5 times. That is gonna be a lot of defense. So 9.76 here. I don't think we're linking too great here with some of these characters. Again, the best linking partner for this Goku Black is the Rose Goku Black. Should have floated them off so we can get them linked up together. I think I have them separate. But as you guys can see there we go. We're getting, again, the build up there. I think we dodged one attack, so we might not get that last build up that we need. But you see the attack stat below, 21.4 million there. That's all him. That was all him. Alright, so I'm gonna float off Rose Goku Black here so we can have them linked up together. I have no issues, so we can finally see them together. I will save the domain. I'm not gonna try to use it now. That way I do want to see how strong Goku Black is without the domain fully built up, and to see if we can be able to collect that many amount of orbs that we collected. I feel like that was the highest that we could ever collect, right? Of course, if the whole field changes, that'll be pretty good. Another character that we don't got on global that we need to wait is the LR Brody Chilean Memo card. Those are org changes as well. So if we have a full team set up, and of course they're also on super bosses, we could be looking at a pretty solid foundation for that team, right? All right, so no more ceiling. We can finally do our super attacks. Pretty good. Yeah, now fully built up. He's at 185k. Let me see if we got 8 orbs there. Let me do this so we can possibly get some more. Okay, so we're getting 8 orbs regardless. Again, yeah, 869. So if we multiply that by the 150, we're getting 2.1 million defense this turn. 2.1 million. It's just 2.1 million defense. Not bad at all, right? 2.1 million defense. And of course, this is one attacking, right? So if we do put him on slot 1, let's say we do get super immediately, we wouldn't be able to get any of those stats right away. So 17.7 million by Goku Black there. That's pretty good. Now we should have our final build up there because we did dodge that attack there. But yeah, double digits. I would have put him on slot 1 to see how well he fared there, but I didn't want to risk it, and that would have been too much damage. So. Alright, so the turn that we want to have is the... Man, this guy's just gonna continuously give us issues. Try to collect all the orbs that I can with Kefla. Maybe have Kefla be here. And I'll have you do this. We don't have the additional damage reduction for that in Samasu since all of our characters in this rotation are not in Realm of God. Just the Samasu. We might have a slight problem in terms of defense. I'm hopeful that he doesn't super attack, or if he does, he supers Kefla so we can dodge it. We were only able to get 5 orbs with Kefla though, so we gotta be careful. And yeah, super bosses right now on global is not the strength that we would like to see. We're missing we're missing a few components to make this a solid foundation, a solid stomping ground for super bosses. But since the category was introduced a little bit early on global, they just decided, hey, let's just do this and see how powerful this can be. But it just may have created a little bit more pain than kind of solves the problem, right? We'll basically have to wait for all those good releases that are on super bosses for it to come on global in order for us to say, yeah, this is a proper team. So, how many orbs can we collect here? We can collect 8. Now if we do get super beforehand, I think we die. I will make sure to get this. Okay, if I do die here, I will go to sleep. It is 5 AM. So late. Alright, so we're gonna be getting the extra buff here because of the domain ability. There's gonna be some pretty good orbs for Goku Black there, but this one in particular, we will be able to see something special there. Yeah, look at that. 1.5 million defense, and we're not done. So let me take that number here. 8,597,497. Multiplying that by 150. 97497. We're basically getting 1.8 million defense after attacking. I'm gonna use a Wheeze because I don't want to die here. This is a very, very good turn. I'm hopeful that we do get super on the middle slot instead of slot 1, please. Please, Blue, if you're so generous. I gotta just use a Wheeze just because I don't want to die here. Our HP is very low. Maybe we can get the Dokkan attack and we shouldn't have a problem here, but we'll see. Yeah, but turns like this, it actually makes him very, very strong, and of course it makes this character look very, very strong because not only they share 6 links together, it's the ability for the orb changing. It's just a lot of like helpful ways for making each other look very strong, right? So he's super dead. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we have a Wheeze actor, so we are not in trouble there. 32. That's very high. Very high. Of course, we do have the domain ability active. That's one of the main reasons as to why we're so high on that attack stat there. But I was not expecting that from Goku Black. 32. That seems pretty crazy for me. 32 million with a defense of over, just over 2 million defense there. I think he was popping off. Ah, that is insane, dude. That is some crazy defense. So yeah, I mean, that's the point of this character, right? You're gonna build up. It's a little bit of a snowball effect, where he does need to get a few orbs, and then of course he needs to get hit a few times in order for him to build up his attack and defensive capabilities. And then of course just him tossing out those insane attacks that man, holy. Of course, this is all because of the domain. Thank you for ruining the fun, buddy. Look at all those, dude. Like, it's like we don't have a chance anymore. You joking me? Thank you for killing this run, dude. Appreciate it. So I guess, yeah, we'll make this the last turn if we do die. But yeah, 1.1 million defense. So let me do my calculations one last time. Alright, we multiply that by 150. Yeah, 2.7 million defense. He's gonna be over 2. He's gonna be almost close to 3 million defense on this turn. So yeah, I think that's the end, right? Oh no, we're still alive. You can be able to see our boy Goku Black in action here with all those orbs that we collected. Yeah, of course, with the domain, this is what happens. He gets some enhanced capabilities with that domain being active there. 22.4. Again, I got a little bit lower because we didn't collect as many pieces as we would have liked, right? And if only they would have updated the super attack effect instead of just give him like a slight ability raise, attack or defense. That would have been beautiful. But unfortunately we can't have nice things. Yeah, I had to float off our boy Physical Goku Black, Rose Goku Black, because stupid boo tanks just locked the wrong character on slot 1. So unfortunate. So we'll do one more turn. Maybe we'll wait for the domain to go out and we'll do one turn without it. Yeah, see, this is why those two complement each other so well. Like this is the pure strength that they have right here. That was a very good turn by them. Alright, so this should be all she wrote for this phase, unless we survive and we can... unless he survives, and then we will have to get one more turn done. I think the domain will finish up here on this turn. Or we just die. How did Samasu take that much? Jesus. Yeah, I think this is a good assignment as any. I need to sleep. I have been up since 2 a.m. in the morning and I've only slept for 2 hours. So, yeah. Do let me know what you guys think of Goku Black's Super EZA. I feel like he is just very, very strong. He is really, really good. This Goku Black has been long awaited, especially since this physical Goku Black, Rose Goku Black released. Again, they both complement each other really well. The only problem that I have is that we don't have a lot of good characters on Super Bosses. So we need to wait until the anniversary for us to be able to get some of those characters available. Like the Broly, the support, the Super Bosses support for EZA. LR Cell Max is just a behemoth. So we could have him on this team and it would have been absolutely great, but yeah. Do let me know what you guys think of our boy Goku Black's Super EZA. Hit that like button, subscribe. Hopefully you guys get this guy done. He's going to be helpful in a lot of teams, I feel. So hit that like button, subscribe. I'm going to bed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.